You want to be the videographer? Huh? Now let's go down and look at the horses. So you want to welcome everybody to our new horse barn. We've been working on this project for how many days? A couple weeks. And we'll show the old video of what the barn looked like, but so we put down the rock really thick, packed it down really tight, put down our rubber mats for the horses. Just keeps rocks from getting in their hooves. Hey, all the cows are inside. Sit down. Down. Oh, it's because you guys didn't get your morning food. I thought he said they were out.
No, they used the last of the
Well, if they'll all scoot around, we've got 3 steer calves back here. See our 3 steers with the orange tags? They just arrived in a wonderful arrival ceremony on Tuesday morning. No, yesterday, Wednesday. No, yesterday was Thursday. So these calves just arrived on Wednesday. We had a little bit of a snafu. They were a little hot to trot when they got here and scared. So what I want to do is put a T-post right there. And then we'll make this gate. And we're going to make the next gate and the next gate. Understand?
Yeah.
Okay. You can turn that off. Put the box in here. And T-posts have to have a cap on them. You guys didn't cap those other 2 over there. Hey Miles, where are those white insulators? The white ceramics, the round ones? Come here! Put them in the back somewhere. Yeah, put them in the back. Let's take the buckets out for right now because we're gonna need a couple T-posts and a T-post hammer. We're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 5 T-posts. 6, I want 6. 6 T-posts. Just set them down, we'll get them on the way back when we empty out right there. Here. 6 T-posts, good ones. Is the hammer in here?
Yeah.
I see it. Show you how to put up some temporary fence today. So we're gonna put up some gates so it's gonna be easier to go from this field to the back field. We're using the poly wire. A lot of it came off of our temporary spools. I got some poly wire here that's not as good as the stuff we got from the fence company. So we're gonna put in some just old school electric fence gate handles, giving us gates so we can get a 16-foot wide implement or wider straight back to that back field without interrupting the animals too much. We'll see how they behave today. Yeah, we should have been running video the other day. That was pretty fun when they blew across the fences and ran all over the property. So one more good reason to have a good perimeter fence up. That 6-wire electric perimeter fence is the only thing that saved us. They didn't test that one, so we kept them on property the whole time. Just had to go close the main gate and take our time, let them calm down, get them back in the corral, and let them get used to the fences again. Yep, you're hammer man today. Sure, it's off. All right, come here.
I'm holding the hammer, Dad.
Now this time, I want these studs facing in so that when we put our clamp on, the pressure is to them. They have to push the wire and the post. If you do it the other way, all they do is pull those little plastic ears off, okay? So you always want those studs facing into the animals. Let's see if you can do this one. There's packed rock, so I don't know if you're gonna be able to get down. We might have to move. Hammer it straight down. Keep going till the ears are under. One more, a couple more. See, those ears both keep it stable, and you want them below the ground so it doesn't hurt the animals. So go ahead. Okay. So we know it's probably about here. Now we're gonna cut off some excess. Huh? Well, I'd like to have both sides of it if we can. Then I don't have to use anything else for the gate.
There's a lot.
That'd be good though. That looks good. Get that branch off there. There it is. Okay. Just a little tight for today. Come pull, give me some pull. No, against me. There you go, not too much. Tie this one off. Now, I need that piece of fence wire that's hanging on the box.
The metal?
Yeah, and one handle. All right, so we're gonna show you how to do a old ceramic insulator. I'm gonna make it a stiff point to connect for our fence. So it's actually gonna have a couple things happening. It's gonna have a loop on it, but it's gonna be insulated. But we want to be able to pull against this T-post on this spring-loaded handle I'm gonna show you in a minute. Probably the way we've got it set up, yeah, we'll walk to that side and then hook over there and pull the excess back over here when we're working with it. So what I do is I take the insulator, wrap the wire around it on the outside of the insulator. I want a good little amount left over because we're going to go around the pole. Then we're going to put a twist in it that should make it stand out. So I'm going to go through this insulator just to kind of help keep our height. Pardon me. I'm going to come around here, and this is just how I do it, in my opinion. Put our twists. Cut off our tails. Wire cutters would be better here, or actual fence pliers. Do not leave hardware on the ground. And we're going to twist it. And what that should do is leave this standing out on its own, like a pigtail. And we got to twist a little bit tighter, twist a little bit tighter. We want it standing out on its own, like a pigtail. Now I need another piece of that wire. This part gets harder. So we need a couple things. We're going to need a loop here to attach our fence to. At the same time, I want power to it. So we'll come around here. Should keep that loop where we can get to it. It keeps all the rest of this metal away from the metal post and away from the metal running around the ceramic insulator. Now we're going to go to that side and reconnect this a little bit differently. Now this is a non-conductive end of one of those walking wheels we'll show you, or walking reels we'll show you in a minute. I don't necessarily want to lose this connection later, so I'm just going to leave this up here. Same thing as before, the ceramic insulator has a loop in it. So we're going to take this and untie it. Do a little bit of alteration here. anything you can do to get this to freestand out without shorting the system out. It's kind of what we have to do. Okay, go back to that end. So this end is going to be tied off. Really simple. And the fibers, the metal fibers down in this fence need to make as much contact with the electric wire that's carrying the fence charge as possible. Ow, they poke you sometimes. So that's why it's like, I've run it up here. You could just wrap all the excess around. Just trying to get as much conductivity as you can from one to the next. Now these fence handles have a spring in them. The spring is inside the handle, so you want a little bit of tension. So that it doesn't fall loose when it's hooked. Okay, so that's about where we want it. I just don't like the excess hanging down. It's what gets you shocked when you're reaching for the fence handle. So if we can stick it back here a little, everybody's happier. So now that's it. And hook the gate, open it up, hook the gate up. And there's a bunch of other stuff you can do to make this not charged when it's disconnected. You make sure your charge comes from this side. And that way when you disconnect this, the whole string from here on goes dead. This one, we're gonna have charge coming from both sides. There's nothing we can do about it right now. Okay, we're on to the next one. Okay, 3 of the yellow things. Wendy,
Well, we just need 1.
you got it. It's in that other bag.
2. We need 1 more.
Oh, well, run back up there and see if it's there. If not, there's one on the little tractor. Yeah. Cut it just right. We got plenty to use for our gate too. On cow poop. Rolling in some poopy poop, are you?
Milo.
Just trying to smell good for mommy. Mommy, I found something good for us. You'll like this one, it's a new smell. It's got a hint of corn.
Always did that.
Ranger.
You did it, Mom.
I don't want him to have the only perfume. And knowing what I'm doing, you could probably wind up doing this on your own if you ever have to. You understand what I'm doing? Huh? What do you mean, ish? Why don't you understand what I'm doing?
I do ish.
What do you mean? Why not?
So is the gate gonna latch on this side?
Yep. Some more wires. Handle. Can you open a bag? You need help.
Now we're gonna do one directly across too.
I'm glad I go over the plan before we start work. That way everybody's on the same page and knows what we're about to do. That way there's no questions later when we're working on stuff. Yes, dear. Just waiting to see if you had any other questions that I probably already went over. Other handle.
By now, Miles should be able to do this.
That's what I told him.
Come on. You're doing this one.
Remember, it's got to have a little spring to it.
Milo, come here.
Pastured pigs are all pastured, sleeping. They like their tent.
How do I make that nut that doesn't back up? I don't know how to do that.
You know, first thing you got to do is make sure you got enough spring tension. You got enough spring tension? And probably a little.
That doesn't.
That's not good. Let's go find out what that is. Remember, you need some spring to it. Pull it tight. Make sure it'll reach. Still got some spring to it. Now you gotta start your. First thing you always do when you got something like this, go ahead and put your finger on this side. Start your open knot just to get one in there. As long as you're pushing, it's like a bow, it won't back up. And then you can start your other. You need to research those knot videos that Jason was trying to tell you about. There's all sorts of different ways to tie a knot. I don't always get them right. So we should probably be doing some more practice with that. Yes, no, maybe?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it later. I'll just grab a rope and knock it out.
Okay, let's get you guys out here. Set the last one here. Put this in.
There's one missing.
One what?
Hut? Oh my God, there is.
They ate it. Okay, go ahead. Where that picture, it's invisible.
It's invisible? Okay.
That's what the pig is.
Bring me two of them.
We're not making a deal.
Yeah, we don't need to hear. Just wait, Jaden.
I thought I was confused on what you were saying before. Here.
Make sure it goes in straight this time. Just you threw it in the dirt, so dirt's coming off of it.
Why would that happen?
You gonna throw my tools in the dirt again?
I had to get it over.
That was karma. See how fast that happened? Where's the next one go? Where's your gloves?
I told you, Grandma's house.
I'm just gonna keep asking. Why? Because your hands are asking where they are.
Yeah.
They'd love to know where your gloves are. Now, what's the moral of the story? That's why I like the old one better. It's just a tube. And you let this do the work. Sometimes you can push with your thumb here and it'll snap in. No, right here, make it spring. Sometimes it'll go in like that. Sometimes you have to just help it around the corner. Hold that. We don't want to drop that out here.
Milo.
Come here. Come. Vibrate. I like that vibrate better. So does this make sense now? You can throw these in wherever you need a gate. You can set them down, walk horses, cattle. Let's put these on and then we'll redo that corner.
Your smile lights up a room. There's not a single thing that I would change about you, 'cause you're perfect, way that God made you. Way that God made you. You're beautiful, but you don't know it. Your eyes, your hair are like crystals in the sun.
There you go.